Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday the 19th day of June. Here we go. Today we're going to do the halacha's continuation of how you are not allowed to shame food. We must always respect food, but there are these things that you're allowed to do. Let's say there's a certain stain on one of your garments, and they tell you that juice squeezed right out of a lemon will actually help remove that stain. Well, that's for the need of the person. That's not called wasting the lemon. That is one of the necessary things that we can do with the lemon. So you're allowed to use its juice squeezed out of the lemon in order to get the stain out of the garment. Children who make kind of paste, for arts and crafts out of flour, that's considered also okay because that's considered like a useful purpose. That's what children do, and so it's not considered wasteful. If a caterer wanted to carve out cucumbers and put chrein, horseradish, inside of the cucumber shell, that's frowned upon by halacha because that's considered not like the normal way, and often the cucumber part is going to go to waste, so it's not appropriate. If you know you're a caterer and you know you're doing this and you know you have a set use for all the scooped out cucumber, like it's going into a salad or something, speak to a rabbi, perhaps that would permit it, but generally we consider it a wasteful way of dealing with the cucumber. A person wants to put cucumber slices over his eyes when he's out in the hot sun so that he doesn't get, a burn on his eyes. That is considered allowed. If a person wants to put a piece of cucumber or a raw potato or something on a sunburn to help ease the pain, that's also not considered wasteful. That's a useful use of the cucumber or the potato. If somebody has a sty on his eye and he's been told that wrapping a hot potato in some kind of wrap will retain the heat well and he could put it on the sty and it will help the sty heal, then that's a useful use. Sorry about that weird grammar, but that's useful, and you can use the potato for that. Here's a wild one. I never heard of this, but this is coming out of a book called Halachically Speaking. If a person had lice and wanted to put mayonnaise all over their hair and then a shower cap over the top of the mayonnaise hair and leave it like that overnight, all the lice will be dead in the morning. I didn't know that. And that's not considered wasteful, a wasteful use of the mayonnaise. If a person wants to put avocado or cucumber on irritated skin, that's allowed. If a person wants to, as an arts and craft project with children, wants to stick beans onto a piece of paper and make arts and crafts out of that, that's not considered wasteful and it's allowed. For mayim achronim, the water that you pour on your fingertips at the end of a meal, you don't have to use water. You could use other liquids, but not wine. You could use a little bit of soda or whatever, but if you want to do that, it's best not to take, available drink that's in the bottle that could still be used for drinking. If there's something in a cup that's already been kind of used up and no one's going to end up drinking that drink, then that would be more appropriate because that's less wasteful of that little bit of liquid because it was already in the cup, probably was headed to the garbage anyway. But to pour soda right out of the bottle onto your fingertips is kind of wasting what's in the soda bottle. Thanks for logging on. So we've given you the proper uses for food that are not called disrespectful and some that are. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.